Speaking Bank. Speaking Part 3. Exercise 4.
So, shall we talk about the barbecue first? I think it's a good idea. A barbecue is relaxing and everyone can enjoy it. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. The only problem is that someone has to organize everything, like buying the food and cooking it, so it's quite a lot of work. In my opinion, eating in a restaurant would be better, because no one would have to cook.
Yes, that's a good point. But a meal in a restaurant might be too expensive for some people. What do you think about going to watch a football match?
Well, it would be perfect for me because I'm a football fan. But I don't think it's a good idea for a class celebration because not everyone likes football.
That's true. So, would the beach be a good idea? Everyone likes going to the beach. Do you agree?
I'm not sure. What if the weather's bad?
Yes, you're right. The beach is great if the weather's good, but it's really boring if it's raining. So what else is there? I don't think hiking is a good idea, because some people might not be fit enough to enjoy it.
Yes, I agree. What about going to a theme park? I'm sure people would enjoy that.
Yes, that's a good idea. There are different rides too, so not everyone has to go on the really scary ones. It's definitely more fun than a boat trip. That would be really boring, in my opinion.
I agree, because on a boat, you're just sitting there for a few hours, but I prefer to be active.
What about the zoo? That could be fun. And there are things to do indoors if it's wet.
Yes, that's true. And everyone loves animals.
So it's time to decide. I would choose the theme park or the zoo, because I think everyone would enjoy them.
Yes, I think the theme park would be more fun, so I would choose that.
Okay, we'll go for that one then.
Speaking Bank. Speaking Part 4. Exercise 1.
Who do you most enjoy buying presents for?
Let me see. I would say my cousins. One is 14 years old and the other is 12. I love buying presents for them because there are so many fun things that you can choose for children, like toys or games. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. And it's also fun buying presents for children because they're always so excited when they open them. I've got a cousin who's 10, and I really enjoy buying things for him. He's really into football, so it's easy to find things he likes. It's great.
Which people in your family are the most difficult to choose presents for?
That's an interesting question. My dad is definitely the most difficult to choose presents for. He never seems to want anything, and he doesn't have any hobbies. So I usually end up buying him something really boring, like socks. Do you agree that it's difficult to buy things for your parents?
Yes, I completely agree. It's much easier to buy things for people your own age because you know what they like and what they're interested in.
Do you like receiving money instead of presents?
That's a difficult question. It's sometimes nice to receive money because then you can buy something you really want, or you can save up to buy something bigger, like a new tablet. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that. When it's my birthday, I usually get money from 3 or 4 relatives. And it's good because I can use the money to buy something more expensive for myself. But in my opinion, it's a bit boring if you don't get any presents on your birthday. Just money. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I love getting presents, but I think when it's relatives who don't know you very well, it's better to get money. Because sometimes they can give you things you don't really want.
That's true. I prefer to get money from people who don't know me very well. But it's nice to get presents from people who know what I like.
Speaking Bank. Speaking Part 4. Exercise 5.
Would you like to have more social events with your English class?
Yes, I think that more social events would be great, because it would be an opportunity to get to know other students in the class better. I would like some trips to the cinema, or maybe visits to other towns and cities. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. I think it would be fun to have more social events, and in my opinion, it would also help us to study, because it's easier to study when you're with people that you know, because you're more relaxed. I agree with you that trips to the cinema would be fun, because then we could talk about the films together.
Do you think watching sports events can be more fun than taking part?
I'm not sure about that. I love sport, and in my opinion, it's always more fun to take part than to watch. When you play a game like tennis or football, for example, you really want to win, so it's very exciting, and it encourages you to make an effort and do your best. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I'm really into sport too. And I agree that it's exciting when you play a match and you really want to win. But when I watch my favorite football team, I also want them to win. So that's exciting too. I also love watching really good players who are much better than me.
Yes, that's true. It's exciting to watch good players, but I would still prefer to take part.
Do you prefer cooking a meal for friends or eating out in a restaurant?
I think it depends. I enjoy cooking, and I often cook meals for a few friends. But if I want to have a big meal with a lot of friends, I prefer to go to a restaurant. What do you think?
Yes, I think you're right. It would be very stressful to cook a meal for 15 or 20 people, but cooking for a few friends is fun, and it's nice because you're at home and you're relaxed.
Yes, I agree with you. The only problem is that you have to do the washing up.
That's true. I think it's only fun if you have a dishwasher.